Hello sporters. Welcome to Endless Sport Time. If it's your first time here, don't hesitate to press the subscribe button, and turn on the notification, so that you will be alert each time we post a new video. When many people think of the San Antonio Spurs, it wouldn't be a big surprise if the first name that comes to mind is Tim Duncan. He was one of the most in-demand and best forwards in NBA history, and he demonstrated exactly why when he finally made it into the league. The five-time NBA champion had one of the most successful careers in NBA history, and continued to give back to the league, years after he retired from active play. Thanks to his legendary status, there are probably a lot NBA fans would want to know about the Big Fundamental Tim Duncan. Here is a list of the few things you will want to know about our superstar. 1. He spent his entire career with the Spurs. There are few things NBA fans can respect more than a player who has spent his entire career with a single team. This simple fact is just one of the many reasons why so many people love Tim Duncan. Duncan joined the team in 1997, and was able to play for the team until 2016. His time in the team didn't end there, he also acted as the team's coach for a short time. 2. He's a D&D fan. Many NBA players become big stars for the whole world, but few let people share their personal lives and hobbies. One fact that might shock a lot of people is that Tim Duncan is a Dungeons & Dragons fan. Apparently, Duncan is quite a nerdy person in his day-to-day life, which has led to him getting a nerdy tattoo, playing a few nerdy games, and even going so far as checking out and attending some of these fantastical and old-fashioned fairs of the Renaissance. 3. He actually wanted to be a swimmer. Basketball is the first love of most NBA players, but that certainly doesn't apply to all players. Many stars had other sports they excelled at before making the jump to basketball, and Tim Duncan is one of those stars. It is said that he was quite an impressive swimmer in his youth. He originally wanted to pursue a career there, but his plans changed when a natural disaster destroyed the swimming pool where he spent much of his time training in. 4. He refused to leave college to join the NBA. Most college prospects can't wait to get into the NBA. That is even more true when a college prospect has proved to be so skilled that they are projected to be the #1 draft pick. Rather than capitalize on that, Duncan opted to wait to finish college first. Duncan already had more than enough interest to make it to the NBA, but his legacy could have been very different if he jumped to the NBA early. His refusal to leave college was thanks to his mother, who he promised he would finish his education. 5. He cites his mother as his biggest inspiration. Unfortunately, Tim Duncan lost his mother to illness, but that seems to have only fueled Duncan. The love he had for his mother is clearly something that still lingers, as he said that she was his biggest inspiration. Duncan has mentioned how much impact his mother had on his life, both while around, and after she was gone. It's yet another thing that makes so many people respect Duncan above many of the other NBA greats. Everyone loves a family man, and it's clear that family is a high priority for Duncan. 6. His family has many athletes. While Duncan is certainly an impressive athlete, he wasn't the only impressive athlete to come out of his family. Instead of being successful in basketball, his two older sisters were both impressive swimmers. They retired from high-level competition long before their brother, but that doesn't make their results any less impressive. If things had gone the way Duncan wanted, he might have become an incredible swimmer too, but his sisters were able to become champions and even swim in the Olympics. It's pretty clear to most that it is an entire family of athletic greatness. 7. He has his own charity foundation. Another proof to Duncan's quality is that he went out of his way to establish his own charity foundation. The Tim Duncan Foundation covers many areas, from disease awareness, to research, and even children's sports. The foundation has successfully raised funds, raising more than $250,000 in just a few years. It may seem like a small thing to some, but to others, contributions are something that can't be thanked enough. 8. He has opened a car shop. Outside of his nerdier endeavors, Tim Duncan clearly has a lot of personal interests. One of those interests seems to be cars and vehicle customization as a whole. He actually opened up a customization shop back in 2013. The shop is still open to this day, meaning that those in the San Antonio area can head down for some vehicle work. Whether or not anyone would be lucky enough to meet Duncan is an entirely different story. Still, with the kind of person Duncan is, it wouldn't be surprising to learn that he pays the shop a visit from time to time. 9. He was known as Mr. Spock in college. Further feeding into the concept of Tim Duncan as a complete nerd, he was actually given quite the funny nickname in college. He was occasionally dubbed as Mr. Spock, thanks to his typically stoic appearance on the court. It's funny to think of someone like Tim Duncan, having fun poked at him in such a way, but he probably didn't mind the nickname all that much. It may have started as a fan taunt, but the nerdy Duncan might have actually been flattered by it. 10. He has an impressive NBA team accolade. The biggest fans of Duncan will already be well aware of the long list of accolades that he's obtained throughout his career. That's even before mentioning all of his championship victories. While all of his accomplishments are impressive, one stands out as arguably his most impressive. For 13 seasons in a row, Duncan was selected to both the All-NBA and All-Defensive teams. As of now, he's the only player to ever earn that distinction, further cementing him as one of the best NBA players of all time. Alright guys, this is all I have for today. If you think I left out something, don't hesitate to drop it in the comments section down below. Also, if you find this video interesting, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.